Hi Namibia and welcome back to Flex. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex. Now, for this month, we will be doing a series of wellness interviews with people from the public, with experts as well. And we will also be joining the 14-day Mindful Revolution that NHP is actually hosting with Mindful Revolution. So we will just be showing short clips on Flex, and then you can have a look at it. But yes, you can actually view the whole thing on YouTube. So it will be under NHRS. You can also search for Mindful Revolution and then you will find it there. So they upload a video every single day to it. So it's a 14-day series kind of thing. Cool. So first up, what we have ready for you is we will be talking to Kobus de Souza. Now, he has, as I said in the introduction, he's one of the members of the public and he's currently at Virgin Active Gym. Now, as you all know, the gyms have closed down. So now we're just talking to him what he's doing to keep fit. He is a hockey player and he is still at Windhoek High School. So we'll be talking to him about what he does to keep fit and also some motivation when you don't want to work out, especially now that it's winter as well. And then the series that we're going to start with NHP, they will also be talking about your motivation levels and what you can do to get your mental health on a point where you feel motivated to get out and do things, because these times can be quite depressing. And there will also be a bit of homework after the NHP video where you can just start journaling goals for your day, what you want to achieve during these times, and not just during these times, in your life personally, physically. I mean, we all say that we want to exercise, we want to do this, but you know, the time is just not always there, or there's 1,000 excuses. So yeah, let's leave the excuses and start putting action to our dreams or what we want to accomplish. Cool, guys, so stay tuned for the interview and then we will head over to the video of NHP. Hi everybody, we are back with Kobus de Souza. Now he is part of Virgin Active Kleine Cooper Gym, and we will just be talking about how he feels about the fact that the gyms has closed and everything. Cool, Kobus, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. So we're just gonna start right off. How do you feel about the fact that the gyms has closed?
Okay, so obviously I'm a bit disappointed, especially with everything that's happening now in the world. The gym was basically the only time of the day where we were actually allowed to go out of the house a bit. But then again, safety is our number one priority. So it's better to stay at home now than going to the gym and risking getting COVID. So yeah, obviously I'm disappointed. But for the safety, I think it's a better option right now.
Okay, and when you were at the gym, did you feel that the safety will become an issue, or that you were close to the people to be exposed to get COVID?
Not really. Virgin Active was actually very, very clean. The premises was sanitized constantly, and before you use the equipment and everything, you can also sanitize it by yourself. So I actually felt very safe there. But then again, it's a bunch of people together, so you know the chances of spreading the virus and stuff may get worse. So, but overall, I actually felt relatively safe there.
Okay, cool. And so currently you're at home now. So what do you do to stay fit when you're not in the gym?
Yeah, see, it's a bit of a struggle. But I actually play hockey for Windhoek High School. So our fitness instructor gave us a fitness program to stay fit during the lockdown. Okay. So basically, it's just a different types of jogging and everything. So that's about the only thing I do now. Go jogging about 2 days of every 2 days, so about 3 days a week, just to keep fit, keep the cardiovascular fitness at a high level.
Okay, so there's no more muscle building and lifting heavy weights.
I know that is out for now. Unfortunately, we don't have a home gym or anything of that kind, so that is out for now. But yeah, it's good to have a few rest days at least for a while. 2 weeks is getting a bit long, so yeah, I was struggling to just sit at home the whole day. But yeah, that's about it. The only thing I'm doing now is just fitness, not weightlifting.
Yeah, you had this kind of a cool transformation of building more muscle mass when you when you were at the gym. Can you just walk us through what you did to, gain that muscle mass, what it really takes to build muscle? Because I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Can you walk us through that process?
Yeah, so obviously it starts out with having your goal in mind, and my goal was just to put on more muscle, just get heavier, get bigger. So I started off with getting a good program to work on, because that's really important. And then your consistency and your hard work and your perseverance plays a big role. Because if you're not going to be consistent in the gym and like going there, I went about 4 to 5 days a week, and like if you don't have the consistency, the progress is going to take much longer time to reach your goal. And then there's a lot of external factors like what you do in the kitchen, like what you eat. That's also a really big role in building muscle and gaining weight. So yeah, we had to eat, or I had to eat a lot to gain muscle, as I had a very fast metabolism. So everything got broken down really fast. So I had to eat a lot to just gain weight. But after you start seeing progress, like you're so motivated to keep on going back to the gym and stuff. And like there's always the people that will doubt you, that will like say, oh no, you're not going to make it and stuff like that. But if you use the hate as hate, if I can say that, you can use that as the motivation to keep on going back. And yeah, that really played a big role. But then, like I said, I play hockey, so we had training as well. So obviously there were a few days that were just really tough with going to the gym. Or first you go to school, then to the gym, then to hockey practice and stuff, and things just got a bit too much, But like I said, consistency, hard work, and perseverance is the three things that I will say is the big pillars to building muscle.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yes, seeing that we are in the COVID-19 pandemic currently, is there any health tip that you have for the public, or maybe just to keep fit during these times, keep the spirits high, and to eat healthy as well?
Yeah, the most important thing I will say is, just to keep on eating healthy. Like I'm not saying go on a diet, but just try to consume less sugar and stuff like that. Keep healthy, keep active, and especially with what's happening now in our country, just try to stay away from people that you don't necessarily have to see, and just keep safe. Social distance, keep your mask on. I think that's the most important things.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Kobus, and I wish you all the best for your fitness journey at home. I know it can be difficult to always be motivated when you don't have the gym equipment, but thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you so much for having me, and have a nice day as well.
You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Good morning all, and thank you for joining us this morning on our first day of the 14-day Mental Health Awareness Series. I'm so pleased that you've joined us, and we really look forward to an extremely exciting event. This morning I'd like to introduce our host, Mark Joseph, who will be taking us through the first of the 14 days. Welcome, Mark. Great to see you.
Wonderful to be here. I'm super excited about this campaign. Well, it's a 14-day campaign, and to be able to be of benefit to Namibia and the Namibian people is just making me feel so happy right now. So thank you so much for being such a big integral part of this campaign and all the work that you have put into it so far. I'm super proud of our partnership with Mindful Revolution and NHRS. And Dr. Ingrid, if I can just suggest one thing before we begin. Can we take 3 deep breaths?
Let's do that.
All right, lovely. So when was the last time you took a breath? It's such a storm. I said to somebody yesterday, it's like a big dark storm outside, and they looked out their window. They said, "Where?" I said, no, I'm just being metaphorical, but it is very turbulent, and we've been through a lot. When was the last time someone said, let's just take a deep breath? So sitting comfortably in your seat with your back nice and straight, and your feet can just be on the ground. Let's just take 3 deep breaths. All right. Breathing in through the nose. And then slowly exhaling out the nostrils. And so many people are struggling to breathe with this virus. Let's breathe for them. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling out the nose slowly with control. Deep breaths are like little love notes to your nervous system. And then again, let's take another big deep breath, breathing in. Filling those lungs, opening the mouth, and just sighing that breath out. Just release all your worries and anxieties and fears. And just take a moment to just introspect, to check in with yourself today and see how you are feeling. It's always good just to take a moment to look within and identify just what it is that you are feeling in this moment, because from there we can have some clarity. Maybe today is a good idea to look after yourself more, to take more breaks. Or perhaps today is a day to have those difficult conversations or face those difficult things you need to face. It all depends on how you feel. Let's take in another deep breath. And slowly exhaling it out. Great. So the stress curve. And Dr. Ingrid, you're looking so calm and relaxed and peaceful with a big smile on your face. How are you feeling today?
Thanks, Mark. I was just sitting here thinking that it's this spaghetti salad of emotions, running through my body at the moment. And I think so many of us feel like that. There's gratitude for being here. There's, gratitude for being healthy at the moment. That when you said, let's just breathe for those who can't, the sadness, that collective sadness of so many people being ill, so many people, having lost loved ones, so many people struggling at the moment. And we feel that collective, fear and anxiety. And on the other hand, the excitement to actually be able to host this event. And I know my phone hasn't stopped ringing this morning of people who said, well, we can't join at 11, but can we join afterwards? And please do, tell everyone about this and join the recordings afterwards. This is the time that we really need to work on our mental fitness. So feeling great to be part of this. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. And I love what you say, this mental fitness. I mean, I know the founder of our business, Adrian Jacobs, he doesn't even like the word mental health. He says, no, let's call it mental fitness, because we believe that many people think just like physical fitness produces physical health, that we can do things for our mind, like practices for our mind that help with our mental fitness. And people always say to me, you know, healthy body equals healthy mind. But I like to spin that around and say healthy mind equals healthy body. Because if we're not feeling good and we're feeling down and we're feeling heavy, then we won't want to exercise, we won't want to eat right, we won't want to move. So I'd like to just say a healthy mind does equal a healthy body. Dr. Ingrid, the big question really is, why would we want to dedicate ourselves to this program? I mean, it's 14 days during the week. Why would we actually want to give up our time? It's 30 minutes every day. What's the why for you? What do you think would be the benefits?
I think the benefit is that we want to start sharing in collective practices. I think so few of us really know how to look after our mental fitness. I take myself, my go-to routine when I stress is to run, because when I run, I don't have to feel anything. And when I don't have to feel anything, I can stay busy. And as long as I stay busy, I'm okay. But actually, that's so exhausting, and it's an exhaustible resource. And so many of us do that, we'll hide and we'll run. We're dedicating ourselves to really checking in with, how am I feeling today? What am I doing for my mental fitness? Developing a practice, something we can all do, breathing. We can all breathe. As long as we're healthy, we can all breathe. We can all sit and we can relax. We can learn practices that will help us be stronger. And, a lot of us, especially in the healthcare industry, most people are out there, we live for someone else too. We're there to help others. And we can only help others if our cup is full. From an exhausted person, you cannot help somebody else. So this is really a practice about learning to look after yourself better. Take those 30 minutes. Let's learn these practices. Let's give ourselves time. And a lot of them you can do in the car while you're driving. You can do breathing practices. And just learning to check in every now and then with ourselves, how we're doing and how can we relax. And I think it's worth it. And I challenge everyone out there, let's join us for that half an hour. If you cannot join us at 11, join us afterwards. It's available on the website. And let's get to practicing how to internalize this. And by doing that, we can do more for ourselves and for everyone around us.
That brings us to the end of this show. So we will be having another wellness interview on Friday, and we will be speaking to Annerie Marais. She is the winner of the Flex Award. So we'll just also be speaking about her journey, what she is currently doing as the first runner-up, and also what is she doing to keep fit during these times, and not just to keep fit, but holistically to be healthy. Okay, so stay tuned for that one as well on Friday. Don't forget 5:30 for the wellness interviews, and work out with us at 6:30 a.m. That's it from me, Jeanette Diergaard, and I will see you guys in the next Flex episode.